Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jayom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajikacharya Astataro Srimad Divine Grace Srila Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. ISKCON Founder BBT Founder Srila Prabhupada Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vranda Ki. Antaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki. Srila Vyasadeva Ki. Guru Parampara Ki. Bhakti Vedanta Purports Ki. Natai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Mo. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Gaur Premanande Hari Hari. Hare Krishna. So I was requested by the coordinator of the classes, Padmapada Gaur, that we can just read the verse and the purport and then we can speak a little bit about Damodar Leela. That's what he mentioned to me. I said, okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we'll read the text and the purport. Canto 8, Chapter 3, entitled Gajendra's Prayers of Surrender. It's text number 12. Namaha Shantaya Goraya Mudhaya Gunadharmine Nirvisheshaya Samyaya Namo Jnana Ganaya Cha. Vaishnavis, word for word, Namaha, all obeisances, Shantaya, unto He who is above all material qualities and completely peaceful, or unto Vasudev, the Super Soul in every living entity, Goraya, unto the fierce forms of the Lord, like Jamadagnya and Nishingadev, Mudaya, the form of the Lord as an animal, such as the boar, Gunadharmine, who accepts different qualities within the material world, Nirvisheshaya, one who is without material qualities, being fully spiritual, Samyaya, Lord Buddha, the form of Nirvana, wherein the material qualities stop. Namaha, I offer my respectful obeisances. Jnana Ganaya, Jnana Ganaya, who is knowledge, or the impersonal Brahman. Cha, also. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki. Translation. I offer my respectful obeisances to Lord Vasudeva, who is all-pervading, to the Lord's fierce form as Lord Nrsimhadev, to the Lord's form as an animal, Lord Varahadev, to Lord Dattatreya, who preached impersonalism, to Lord Buddha, and to all the other incarnations. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Lord, who has no material qualities, but who accepts the three qualities, goodness, passion, and ignorance within this material world. I also offer my respectful obeisances unto the impersonal Brahman effulgence. Purport. In the previous verses it has been described that although the Supreme Personality of Godhead has no material form, He accepts innumerable forms to favor His devotees and kill the demons. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, there are so many incarnations of the Supreme Personality of Godhead that they are like the waves of a river. The waves of a river flow incessantly, and no one can count how many waves there are. Similarly, no one can calculate when and how the different incarnations of the Lord appear according to the necessities of time, place, and candidates. The Lord appears perpetually, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, text 7. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatmanam sajamyaham. Quote, whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice or descendant of Bharata and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. Unquote. In the material world, there is always the possibility of deviation from Krishna consciousness. And therefore Krishna and his devotees always act in various forms to curb such godlessness. Even impersonalists who stress the knowledge feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead want to merge in the effulgence of the Lord. Therefore here the word Jnana Ganaya indicates that for atheists who disbelieve in the form and existence of the Lord, all these various incarnations appear. Since the Lord comes to teach in so many forms, no one can say that there is no God. The word Jnana Ganaya is especially used here to refer to those whose knowledge has become solidified by dint of their searching for the Lord through speculative philosophical understanding. Superficial knowledge is useless for understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But when one's knowledge becomes extremely intense and deep, one understands Vasudeva. Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudulabhaha. A jnani attains this stage after many, many births. Therefore the word Jnana Ganaya is used here. The word Shantaya indicates that Lord Vasudeva is situated in everyone's heart but does not act with the living entity. Impersonalist jnanis realize Vasudeva when they are fully mature in knowledge. Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudulabha. Omajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we shall read one particular verse from the 9th chapter of the 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Mother Yasoda binds Lord Krishna. This is text number 9. Tam atayastim prasamikshya satvaras tato varuhya pasasara bitavat gopyan vadavan nayam apayoginam shamam pravestam tapaseritam manaha. Translation. It's a beautiful verse. You can repeat some words after me. When Lord Krishna saw his mother, stick in hand, he very quickly got down from the top of the mortar and began to flee, as if very much afraid. Although yogis tried to capture him as Paramatma by meditation, desiring to enter into the effulgence of the Lord with great austerities and penances, they fail to reach him. But Mother Yasoda, thinking that same personality of Godhead, Krishna, to be her son, began following Krishna to catch him. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Yogis, mystics, want to catch Krishna as Paramatma, and with great austerities and penances they try to approach him, yet they cannot. Here we see, however, that Krishna is going to be caught by Yasoda and is running away in fear. This illustrates the difference between the bhakta and the yogi. Yogis cannot reach Krishna, but for devotees, for pure devotees like Mother Yasoda, Krishna is already caught. Krishna was even afraid of Mother Yasoda's stick. This was mentioned by Queen Kunti in her prayers. Bhaya Bhavanaya Stitasya, Bhagavatam 1.8.31. Krishna is afraid of Mother Yasoda. and yogis are afraid of Krishna. Yogis try to reach Krishna by jnana yoga and other yogas, but fail. Yet although Mother Yasoda was a woman, Krishna was afraid of her, as clearly described in this verse. In the previous verse, it is discussed about this particular mortar. Ulukala angrehe, of the mortar in which spices were ground and which was being kept upside down. So this grinding mortar, which is made from the trunk of a kalpavriksha tree. Usually we know this verse, Chintamani, Prakara Sadmashu Kalpavriksha, Laksha Vriteshu, Surabhi Abhipalayantam. So the various kalpavriksha trees in Braj Mandala, they desire to serve Krishna. But Srila Prabhupada says in a lecture in Melbourne in Australia that the trees and so forth are within the Shantaras, the relationship of neutrality. So they cannot come to serve Krishna. They cannot move, although they are completely conscious of serving Krishna. So part of these kalpavriksha trees, sometimes the huge ones, out of a lack of not feeling qualified and feeling in a fallen condition, they say it's useless. We won't be able to serve, so they fall. As if dead, but not. Srila Prabhupada describes in other places that Ananda Chinmaya Ras Pratibhavitabhis, that everything in the spiritual world is completely conscious. There's no dead matter. So when the huge kalpavriksha tree falls, in the consciousness that please engage me in Krishna's service. And that tree usually falls in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. Then you get this ulukala, this mortar is being fashioned from that particular tree. So now you could say the ulukala is born from the tree that's fallen down, the mortar. And now that tree which has fallen down, a part of that tree, which is the mortar, is moved into the kitchen of Mother Yasoda. It's coming closer. But there's a further problem, that I'm so near, but yet I'm so far. When will Krishna touch me? See? But Krishna will never touch me if I am placed properly but not upside down. If I'm placed properly, then I'm used in the service of Krishna by Mother Yasoda to grind spices and so forth. And usually Mother Yasoda and Nanda Maharaj, they request Krishna, you bring this, you bring that, even in the kitchen and in the rooms. Like how you see Krishna is carrying the sandals of Nanda Maharaj. Bring this, bring that, but this ulukala, this mortar is thinking, when will Krishna asked for me. But I know it's not going to happen because I'm too big. I'm too big. And it regrets that it is so big. Why am I such a big devotee? I should be small like the sandals, something. Small like a rope or something. It actually regrets that. So then Mother Yasoda, she places this mortar for grinding spices upside down. See, upside down. So when it's placed upside down, it becomes a simhasana. Because Krishna cannot sit in the hollow of that. It becomes a simhasana. It actually becomes a throne. Yeah. So then desiring every day. When will Krishna come? Because Mother Yasoda would not use me directly in Krishna's service. Okay. So then this grinding mortar feels, Krishna, you have to do something. How? I can't move, You'll have to come to me like that. So the grinding mortar witnesses how Krishna breaks that pot when Mother Yasoda went to attend to the milk on the stove, like that. Yeah. And then so Krishna is naughty. Feeling Krishna is naughty. How nice if I can also be naughty. The mortar. So as we are aware that that's going to happen, that's going to happen. See? Where Krishna is tied by the ropes to the grinding mortar. So by feeling in that consciousness how nice I can also be naughty, because if Krishna is naughty, then Mother Yasoda doesn't have to touch other things and bring to Krishna to serve. He can do whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. See? So this grinding mortar feels also the naughtiness of the consciousness of Krishna. The grinding mortar is not naughty, but Krishna is naughty. But naughty in a nice way. See? So the grinding mortar absorbs that naughtiness of Krishna, in that sense. And it becomes like naughty itself. And it's kind of explained that it becomes like an accomplice to the crime. Accomplice to the crime of being a thief. See? Ordinarily, Mother Yasoda uses the mortar to grind spices. But now Krishna, when he was, breaking the pot of yogurt or butter, and then he went onto that mortar and he sat, and the mortar is in ecstasy that I am a simhasan, I am a throne for Krishna. Because absorbing more of that naughtiness, now Krishna is touching, sitting. And not only went up to sit, but he had to climb up it, and his lotus hands is touching. Normally it wouldn't. Just because it is upside down. So the mortar always prays, let me always be upside down. Otherwise, when will this happen? So it becomes an accomplice to the crime, in that sense. In this particular verse that I just read, it says, Atayastim, come onto Mother Yasoda. When Lord Krishna saw his mother, stick in hand, like that. See? Now, mothers and children, if the mother is angry with the child, The child said, my mother, I know when she's angry. She's always like that anyway with me. Like that. So the child doesn't take the mother's anger seriously. She's my mother. So what? I'll make her more angry. See? But when the mother picks up the stick, then the child becomes bhaya, fearful. The stick is neutral. The stick is in Shantarasa with Krishna. But by the consciousness of Mother Yasoda, the stick takes on a type of Vatsalya Ras. Because holding, I'm your mother, I will chastise you. The stick is feeling the same thing. See? So when the stick is touched by Mother Yasoda and it comes up, then this stick, because of picking up the stick, Krishna is fearful. Otherwise, he doesn't care for his mother, whether she's angry or not. But the stick, by her picking up the stick and her consciousness entering into the stick, that Krishna, I love you so much, I have to chastise you. So that enters the stick. See? That consciousness of Vatsalya Bhav enters the stick, although it's in Shantarasa. So Mother Yasoda picks up the stick. So when that happens, fear personified enters the consciousness of Krishna. Just fear personified enters completely the consciousness of Krishna. And that fear personified is enjoying like anything because it's within the consciousness of Krishna. Because Krishna is abhayam, is fearless. But fear does not get a chance to serve. Now fear gets a chance to serve by the mercy of the stick touched by the consciousness of Mother Yasoda. Like that. So then, when the stick is being seen by Krishna, he runs. He runs like anything. He is afraid. Like that. But that running of Krishna, overtaken by the consciousness of fear personified, makes fear personified make Krishna more fearful, and he runs even more. There's the kind of exchange within the everything is completely conscious. Everything is including fear personified. Yeah. It becomes prakat. It's not manifest, and then it becomes at least aprakat, then prakat is manifest in Krishna consciousness. It is there. Everything is in Krishna. It is just comes out and it's not there. Aprakat and prakat comes out. So fear personified comes out. So when this happens, because he is fearful of the stick, he's not looking at Mother Yasoda, he's looking at the stick in her hand. And Mother Yasoda, she shows like some very heavy faces to Krishna. I will beat you, like I will beat you. See this stick, I will beat you. Very heavy, Mother Yasoda. And Krishna is really afraid. And he's not looking at the facial caricatures of Mother Yasoda. He's looking at the stick. I will beat, and he says, stick, I will beat you. Like that. Now usually, they only pick up a stick. Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yasoda and Rohini, they usually only pick up a stick to beat somebody who's a monkey. Who's a? And Prabhupada calls the monkeys in Vrindavan, and the celebrated monkeys of Vrindavan, he calls like that in the tin. Yeah, they are celebrities, the monkeys. You only pick up a stick for them. So Krishna looks at Mother Yasoda full of fear because of the stick in Mother Yasoda's hand, and he shows her like caricatures of a monkey. You think I'm monkey? You pick up stick like this for me? Like that. Now how is it that the fear personified in the consciousness of Krishna that has completely influenced him changes now. That you think like I'm a monkey, you pick up stick for monkey, I'm a monkey? How is it that changed now from fear personified, and Krishna is like, okay, he's challenging, I'm a monkey? And he makes these caricatures of a monkey to Mother Yasoda. It's like he's mocking her. So how is that transformation so quickly? From fear personified that's influencing to something of mocking Mother Yasoda? Well, how is this? Like that. So immediately what happens? The stick in Mother Yasoda's hand, by her consciousness of chastising Krishna, will have to hit Krishna. Will have to hit Krishna. As soon as the stick has this full sense of kind of understanding Mother Yasoda's consciousness that she wants to use me to hit Krishna, no, I can't do this. The stick becomes fearful. Now how is it Krishna was fearful, not the stick? What did Krishna do? He transferred fear personified to the stick, because the stick is afraid. I can't hit. I can't hit. See? And when the stick becomes fearful, transferred from Krishna's consciousness to the consciousness of the stick, and Mother Yasoda feels, yes, my boy, if I hit him, something will happen. And from the stick, the fear transfers to Mother Yasoda. But she puts on the brave front, because she gets affected by the consciousness of Krishna showing like monkey-like faces to her. You think I'm monkey? See? So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's have us understand, oh yes, okay, I know I can't hit him with the stick. This is an internal state of a realization. I can't use the stick. Then she chastises him. Oh, Mother says, oh, you friend of the monkeys? You are just like them? You are so restless? I will beat you. So when she takes up the stick to push it forward, hand doesn't move forward because the stick doesn't want to beat. I will beat, like that. And Krishna's the heart, see? Yes, this stick is useless. But it's fearful. I will beat you. And again she lifts up the stick. And then Krishna becomes slightly afraid again because of the fear of the stick. And he says, Mata, don't beat me. Please, don't beat me. I won't break any yogurt pot anymore. I won't steal anymore. But please, you throw away that stick. Please throw away that stick. Like that. Now she's completely fearful. Like that. So then she's fearful that that giving fear to herself, that's transferred from Krishna to the stick and to herself, like that. And then Krishna bravely says, now it's confirmed that you actually feel I'm a monkey. I'm no more your son. Okay, I'm no more your son, you're no more my mother. Okay. And if that's the case, I'm a friend of the monkeys, then I'm going to run away to the forest today and stay with the monkeys. Like that. And this really put the complete personification of fear into Mother Yasoda. This boy, he's disowning me. He wants to become, the family of the monkeys. He may run away. She becomes very worried. And immediately throws away the, stick, gone, like that. And the stick lies there on the ground, practically in the inner courtyard of Nanda Bhavan. It lies there on the ground for many, many, many years. It lies there. So then she thought, okay, this boy is going to run away from home. What should I do? Tie him up. Like that. time up to the grinding mortar, ulukula, time up. So imagine Krishna is being embraced by the ropes, and Krishna is also embracing the ulukula with the ropes. Like that. It's a very beautiful thing, actually. Most beautiful. You know, we sing in Damodar Astakam, Namaste to Damne, Spurat Dipti Damne. Right? And Tvadiya Udaraya, Vishwasya Damne. How is this? That Namaste to Damne. I offer my obeisances to that stairs to Damne. What's that stairs to Damne? The rope that is around his waist. We offer dandavats to that rope. We sing. Spurat Dipti Damne. So Dipti Damne. Why? Because that rope is non-different from the source of the Brahma Jyoti. Dipti. Dipti means effulgent. Effulgent. Imagine the rope is the source of the Brahma Jyoti. Spura Dipti Damne. This effulgent rope, like that. And Tvadiya Udaraya. I don't offer my obeisances to Krishna, but I offer my obeisances to Krishna's belly. Leave Krishna, that belly, yes. You know? Udaraya. Atha Vishvasya. Vishvasya. Because that belly is the abode of the entire creation, entire universe. That belly. So we offer obeisances every evening when we sing Dhammarasakam to the rope. Because the rope is completely conscious of embracing Krishna. Okay. You have any comments or questions? Mm-hmm. So microphone is there? They usually have a microphone here. Go ahead. I'll repeat your question.
Maharaj, you had mentioned that there's no dead matter in the spiritual world. What about the bodies of the demons like Putana, killed by Krishna? Putana was burned by the burning Vasis. What happened to the body of Putana? How did it transform it, if at all?
His question is that Putana is killed by Krishna. See? And what happens to that body? Like that. Just like when you have iron and becomes contact with fire, so it takes the propensity and quality and function of fire. So when Putana's form became in contact with Krishna, and Krishna's contact with the form of Putana is not like, it's actually like an embrace on her chest. What to speak of, taking her life airs out, like that. So Putana's form was there after that to remind people that, she's within the Lila Shakti or pastime potency of the Lord. Lila Shakti or pastime potency of the Lord. But only in Boma Vrindavan, only in earthly Vrindavan. This does not really happen in Golok Vrindavan. Are we okay so far? Yeah. So we know that Srila Prabhupada says, such a boundless mercy of Krishna, that Putana has been promoted to in Golok, to a nurse. Yeah. So the consciousness is not killed, the consciousness of serving Krishna, whether you're serving Krishna unfavorably, that is intact by the Lord. How merciful is Krishna? See, how merciful is Krishna? Like if you go to Nanda Gokula today, you'll see a deity form of Putana. You've seen it? You've seen in Nanda Gokula in Vrindavan? Haven't seen? I've seen. Maybe at a special festival time they have it. Putana. Like that. See? Just by seeing Putana you get purified of your unfavorable nature of serving Krishna in a way that you don't want him to be around. Got it? That's one point. Srila Prabhupada named one disciple. Now, Krishna killed Kamsa, right? Yeah. So Srila Prabhupada named one disciple who he served with in South Africa. He said, at the time of his initiation, he said, and your name is Kamsa Hanta. Oh. Kamsa Hanta? Yes. You are the servant of the killer of Kamsa. See how Kamsa is glorified. Kamsa Hanta. But he was killed. But is remembered in the Lila Shakti or pastime potency of the Lord. So he is a pure devotee in the guise of a demon. So this devotee was serving with us for many years. Sometimes one of his god brothers will ask you, hey, Kamsa, come here. So Kamsa Hunter Prabhu will say, yes, I know I am Kamsa. I don't deserve to be a Kamsa Hunter. I am like that. I have his... for short form, hey, Kamsa. Come here. They shortened it like that. Are we okay? See? Namaste Nara Shringaya Praladalada Dayine. Then Iranya Kashi Purva. We are chanting Hiranyakashipu's name in relation to Prahlad and Lord Nishingadev. He's a glorious personality. So it's within the Lila Shakti or pastime potency of the Lord. They are impure in a pure way. It's okay? Within the Lila Shakti, pastime and potency of the Lord. We all right? Okay. Any question from the... No, 1 minute. Some balance, You have your hand up. Somebody had their hand up here. You have any hands on the side? He had his hand up before you. So let's take this last question and conclude. Some in the back, yes. I know Ekalavya. What's your name?
Madan Mohan Govindas.
Madan Mohan Govind.
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
The beautiful pastime ended with paying obeisance to the beautiful robe, which is source of Brahmajyoti. And how to connect this sloka to that pastime?
This sloka we cannot connect, but they talk about impersonalness at the end of the sloka in the purport. So we connect like that.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Is that okay? Yeah. Now I'll just read about that stick from Prabhupada. In Nectar of Devotion, chapter 43, one friend of Krishna's addressed him thus, my dear lotus-eyed one, when you were living in Gokula, you were always bearing a stick in your hand. That stick is now lying idle in the house of Mother Yasoda. And whenever she sees it, she becomes motionless just like the stick. This is a sign of becoming stunned in separation from Krishna. So I kind of tracked that stick down. I tracked it. So that stick was held by Mother Yasoda when Krishna was little. And she threw it in the inner courtyard. Then Krishna bears the same stick when he goes to herd the calves, Takes that stick up. Now Krishna is so called away from Vrindavan and in Mathura that stick is lying there. And when Mother Yasoda sees that stick, she says, I was such a bad mother that I picked you up to hit Krishna, now he's gone. He's gone. So this is from Nectar of Devotion from Srila Rupa Goswami. Prabhupada translates like that. So we connect that one particular stick, which also comes from a Kalpavriksha tree. The mother and father of that stick is the Kalpavriksha trees. Okay? Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Yasoda Damodar ki, Shri Radha Damodar ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrandi ki, Yatai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.